The joy of simplifying your life. From our early childhood, we are taught that we must study hard to get good marks in school, then study harder to get a great degree and get some more fancy degrees, then dive into a career, work even harder, and keep climbing to higher levels of responsibility, leadership, and salary. Then our life will be free and enjoyable. But mysteriously, as soon as you reach such levels, you will begin to feel unhappy, empty, and unfulfilled. Isn't that strange? So, why did you put all that effort and climb so high just to reach this emptiness? Millions of people ask such questions but fail to get answers. But the answer to happiness is right in front of you, and that is to simplify your life and reduce your wants, instead of adding more and more. Here are 3 ways how you can achieve joy by simplifying your life. Have less to enjoy more. Anyone who overeats food will know what this means. When you overeat, your body will rebel, your mood becomes irritating, and you will need a long time to become vibrant again. In a similar way, if you reduce the stuff you want or have around you, then your life will become lighter and more vibrant gradually. So, starting today, take a look around your house or the umpteen activities you do. Classify them into must-have, must-do, and nice-to-have and nice-to-do. The musts are mandatory, but the nice ones are optional. Then calculate how much you are spending per month for each. Just like 30% or more water gets wasted when you take a shower, you will be surprised to know that a large chunk of money is being wasted on the nice-to-do or have stuff. Now start eliminating or reducing all the nice-to-do or have things gradually. Soon you will be able to save some 30% to 50% time and money that you can use wisely. Next, look around your house and throw out all useless and unwanted stuff lying around or making you spend money. For example, you may be subscribing to many magazines and newspapers. Ask if you really have time to read all of them. Aren't they wasting money unnecessarily? Similarly, look for other things that are making you spend money or occupying space and throw them out. Once you do this, you will make your house lighter, airier, and your wallet thicker. Stop taking on more responsibilities. Many executives take on responsibilities more than they can handle. This is why they are unable to spend time with their family, attend their children's school programs, family functions like weddings, parties, etc., as they are always busy with office work. I am not recommending that you completely stop taking any more responsibilities. But know when to say no. For example, if you are earning enough and have time to spend on your passions, it doesn't make sense to volunteer for an office project that requires you to work extra, travel a lot, spend late nights, etc., without any substantial monetary compensation or increased joy. As Stephen Covey once said, you have to decide what your highest priorities are and have the courage pleasantly, smilingly, and non-apologetically to say no to other things. And the way to do that is by having a bigger yes burning inside. Reduce your standard of living, a big house to a small house. For example, If you are staying in a big rented house, see if you can shift to a small compact house. Smaller houses cost less, require fewer items to furnish them, and require less cleaning and maintenance. Similarly, you can shift from a big expensive car to a small medium car for less maintenance and insurance costs. Take the case of Mr. R, a senior executive working in a top company in an expensive city. Though he was earning a lot, he was finding it difficult to cope with the high cost of living in an expensive city. He was spending all his money on abnormal rent for a small house, loans, car expenses, and other painful expenditures of expensive cities. When his company announced they needed a regional manager in a mid-sized town, he readily grabbed that opportunity and relocated to that town. Now he lives in a house that is 5 times the size of his earlier house, pays just 1/5 of the rent as before, and was able to drastically cut down all expenses and start saving a bundle of money every month. Now he has less pressure and more time to spend with his family, more greenery, more friends, and a peaceful life. Now let us listen to some famous quotes. He who will not economize will have to agonize, Confucius. If you buy things you do not need, soon you will have to sell things you need, Warren Buffett. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants, Epictetus. I have learned to seek my happiness by limiting my desires, rather than attempting to satisfy them, John Stuart Mill. That's all folks, thanks for watching.